was waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care.
Welcome back to Mel's Kitchen, my fellow at-home chefs. Today we are making cauliflower mac and cheese. So I have a little piece of cauliflower left. If you'll notice, I've actually already chopped up the majority of it, and I've got pictures of what it looked like. I'm going to take this, I just wanted you to see where I'm starting at. So I'm just making little bitty cuts on it. I'm just gonna cut this up into small pieces. And once I get it in small pieces, I'm just gonna crumble it. That's how I get my pieces together, okay? This is what I'm going to take and put in the roast pan. Okay guys, I have cut up all of my cauliflower. Look at that, it's in small little bits. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in. Not a lot. I'll put in the description box below how much of each item. I'm gonna put a little bit of sea salt in there. Again, not a lot because I'm going to be making this a cheesy dish. You've got some garlic powder that you're gonna put in. And then a little bit of pepper. That's it. If you're looking for a way to eat something that's good and savory, but low in carbs, this is your dish. All I'm gonna do is mix that up. See that? And then I'm gonna put it in my oven. I've got my oven set on 400, and I'm gonna put it in there for 20 minutes. And when I pull it out, we will then make a roux, and we will bake this thing to perfection. I'm gonna lay it out on here just like this. I'm doing it this way so that I don't have extra or excess water. I don't want to boil the cauliflower. I want it to kind of dry out just a little bit to give me the consistency of noodles. Okay guys, so we are ready. I have my cauliflower in the oven. I'm just going to take you through very quickly. Again, if you want details, look at the description box below. I am going to be putting in half a stick of butter. Now this is something quick and simple that you can make that's really good, and again, not high in carbs. So I want that butter to start melting. I'm going to put in some minced garlic. Because I do want it to be, I want a good taste. I want it to be very flavorful. Okay, and then I'm also going to put in some heavy cream. And I'm going to let that heavy cream cook all of this together. Now while that's sitting there, I'm going to go ahead and season it also. You don't ever want to over salt at this point because your cheese is going to be very salty, okay? So I'm going to start with pepper. Now while I'm putting that pepper in there, if you like my channel, if you like the content that I'm giving you, the recipes that I'm giving you, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Let me know any recipes that you are looking for. I'll be more than glad to start posting them. Talk to me in the comments. So I've got some pepper in here. I'm going to put just a little bit of salt. I'm not putting a lot of salt at all. And then I'm going to start stirring this up. You see it's already boiling. Once my butter is melted is when I'll start adding the cheese in. That's how it's a good indicator that I can add in the cheese. Okay guys, my butter has started to melt, so I've added in 2 ounces of cream cheese also. And I'm just going to continue to let that stir. Do you see that butter? That butter is gone. So I am going to start adding in my actual cheese. You use whatever cheese you want. I do want this to be a cheesy dish. So the first thing is I'm going to put in mozzarella cheese, about a half a cup of mozzarella cheese. Again, if you want the specifics, look in the details below, in the description box below, should I say. I'm also going to put in some Parmesan cheese because everything is better with Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna do about half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And then you've always gotta have some good sharp cheddar. So I'm definitely gonna put in some sharp cheddar. And then I'm gonna let this all cook together. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. I should have actually turned it down as soon as my butter melted, so don't make that mistake. Go ahead and turn it down. It's not gonna burn or anything though, but I do like to turn it down to like a medium low. Let all of that cook together. And then when my cauliflower is ready, I'm literally just gonna pour this on top, put it back in the oven. So I can't wait to show you guys what that looks like. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy and creamy? Look at that. Okay guys, the timer just went off. I'm gonna take it out of the oven now. It's got a really good smell. Look at that. Can you see that? I'm literally gonna go ahead and scoop it all together before it gets too hot in my hands. And I'm gonna transfer it to this baking dish. As you see, there's not a lot of excess water in it, which is what you typically worry about when you're trying to cook some cauliflower anything. I'm gonna put it all there. And then I'm gonna take my roux that I just made. And I'm gonna pour it on top of it. Now, I've made a lot, so I'm not gonna pour all of this on top, but look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna make sure it gets all in that dish to see if I need more. Do you see how cheesy? Oh yeah, baby, look at that. I'm gonna put it back in the oven to bake. I am gonna put just a little bit more in here. Okay, but I wanted to make sure I've got it all throughout. Then I'm gonna lay it all down. I'm gonna put just a little bit more. Spread it out on top of it. Now right here is where I would go, and I would put just a little bit more mozzarella cheese. And then I'm going to, I'm going to do little decorations, okay? I'm going to take some parsley, put it on top. And then I'm going to hunt in my cabinet for something that I should have already gotten out. Find some paprika. I'm going to put a little bit of paprika on top of it also. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. All right, it's going in the oven. I'll see you guys in a minute. Guys, it's ready. Look at that. Look at that. It's bubbling. This is how you know it's good to go. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh yeah, baby. All right, guys, look at this. I've got cauliflower mac and cheese, buffalo chicken quesadillas, the sour cream dip. It's time for hubby to taste. Are you ready?
I am. You went senorita in the kitchen. I see. That looks good, man. It smells good. I smell my food. I'm sorry. I smell everything I eat. Get that in there. I'll have a little corner. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. The fire caliente California. Mm-mm-mm. That's good, man. We eating this for lunch?
Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and taste this other thing so I can finish eating that. Because I ain't done with that, by the way. And this is the collard mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You've been there.
Now, you weren't really a fan of me making it, so be very honest when you taste it.
You know I will.
Let me see that bite up close.
Yeah, go ahead. You know, I feel some kind of way about calling this mac and cheese when it don't have no mac. So, let's see. Yo. Yo. I ain't mad at that. Like, on everything, I feel like I'm eating mac and cheese.
Yay!
I really do. Like, it's pretty good. Like, that bite I had like almost like noodle texture. So you know what that means, right? We finna up the ante on this thing. Oh yeah.
I was gonna put bacon in it and do it like I would do a normal mac and cheese, but we said, you know what, let's just taste it like it is and see how it is.
Know. We finna do this. I'm gonna take one more bite of this because it's good. I'm very skeptical and I'm very pleasantly surprised. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, baby. This gonna be on fire. Make that